Alright, what shall we choose here? Yeah, the other thing we should be plucking away at is our terraforming needs. The only thing we're really working on now is the temperature. We do have a group of seeds. I sort of thought that we had built at least one forestation hub. I guess we did not. Do we have right technology for that? We do, and we have a little supply of seeds, so let's build one of those. At least get things a little started on that. Alright, so basically this little forestation plant will spread seeds and make vegetation. And the first thing it will do is lichen. So we'll put you kind of in the middle of the domes here. Also needs power. Let's put you right here. And we'll speed that up so it's built so we can talk about how to set that up. $12 more to send the rocket back. Oh, we're getting close to the 30 there. 29, load them up. There we go. All right, back to Earth you go. We need money, money, money. Okay, so I'm going to pause it real quick for this. All right, so here's our forestation plant, and they're bringing the seeds there so it can start working. So this is a little similar, I think, to the farms, but if you see the farms, right, so it works on one crop, fills up the bar, and finishes it, and then it moves on to the next one. The thing that's a little different with these things is that there's no bar, but you still have 3 choices. So we're just going to turn lichen on for all of them. And then we'll have access to more advanced vegetation once we reach certain spots. Like if you look at grass here, it says Mars is not sufficiently terraformed, so we need to get water up to 10% and temperature up to 20%, and then we can start producing grass. And I think the mechanic of this is that it's kind of evenly spreading all of the ones you've chosen. Right now it's all lichen, but then once we have grass, if we change one to grass and leave 2 as lichen, then it's going to be producing more lichen than grass. And then eventually there's bushes and trees. At some point, when the vegetation gets to 40%, I think it is, let's see, I don't know if it tells us. Dun, dun, dun. Vegetation improves. Maybe it's on this, but I think, yeah, there we go. Right, improves global vegetation only if it's less than 40%. So once we get to 40%, these things become a little bit more cosmetic. Some of the type of vegetation you produce will also produce seeds, but then once you get to the point where you have so many seeds that you don't even need to import them anymore, or so many that you don't even know what to do with, then it is mostly cosmetic. But for now, it's just lichen, because that's all we can do. And we'll start seeing little splotches of green showing up. And I don't think we can do anything for any of the other ones just yet. That's what we've got working to do the temperature. I don't think we can build any lakes yet. Nope, as soon as we can build some lakes. But usually you don't really want to worry about lakes until the temperature gets to about 25. So that it's liquid water. Oh, that power thing, that was it. I knew I was forgetting something. Nothing saying there's a power shortage, but we're in the negatives there, so I want to catch it before it becomes a problem. All right, so it's not grid 1. This is the one. So I'm just gonna build, we have the one Stirling generator prefab I think we got, didn't we? Yeah, let's just build that here. And Alright, so we're back in the positives there. Alright, and we did a solar farm over here. Those only cost metals. Let's just build out on that a little bit more. And then, well, maybe we'll do a solar farm in the other grid too. Eventually we're going to join those, but do another 4 here. And then let's see if there's a good place to start a solar farm around here. Now we're going to put a dome here, so I don't want to get in the way of that. Just enough crossover here. You know, down here probably be okay. Along this edge, we're not going to be putting a dome down this way. So let's put a little solar farm down here. Let's make sure that's within range. Okay. Yep. Oop, I didn't do this. Want them nice and neatly in a row and touching each other so we don't need power lines. We do need a power line to connect it, so bring the power line up. Go from this side. Oop. Alright. I don't know if we've built many batteries over here, though. Got the one, because we set up that little small power here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build a battery next to each of these domes. I'm going to put you away from the landing pad. Be. Oh no, that's the thing. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll put you right here. That's good enough. Another one next to this dome. Alright. Get the power scooched up a bit in both grids until we can join them. Oh, our rocket made it back. Yeah. We keep the flow of money going. Or yeah, need to make like 4 or 5 trips before we can buy a rocket, right? Yeah, we're only at 1/3 of what we need. Well, we don't need anything, and I don't think we need any colonists right at the moment. And I don't really want to build a dome or anything just yet until we get more money and another rocket. So we're just going to bring up nothing. So we'll just say cargo rocket. We're not going to put anything on it, and we're just going to send it up. Suppose I could brought some seeds, but more important now to be making the money than spending the money. Oh, here we go. So here we're starting to see some green. There we go. That's in the range of the forestation plant. We've got some lichen starting to grow. You know, that's sticking out a little farther outside the line than I ever noticed it does, so I guess there is a little bit of overlap. Alright. Well, that finished, right? So that was our ending the session, so we need to make this corn. Alright, so we've got the cycle going there. We built that. We got some things happening with the mystery. So, not a huge amount of big steps, but that's kind of the way the middle game is. And we'll come back. We'll still work towards getting these domes built to connect these. We'll see what else happens with these wacko, freaky-looking rovers running around. And we did start to get things going green over here, right? So we got that going. That's good. So we're now making progress on both vegetation and temperature. And our other rocket is back on Earth, I believe. Yes. And we got some money. So, yeah, I think maybe we bring up some polymers because we're low on those. And maybe some more seeds to continue some of our terraforming. Let's do resupply. Alright, let's do good solid 30 or 40 polymers. And we got the money. Let's do 50. And we'll do 40. Farms increase comfort. That's always good to have. Let's just choose that. Oh, actually, I think we wanted to do, yes. I think we're going to remove that. And let's start getting lakes going. So this will let us build lakes, which will help us start increasing the water, because right now we're still only working on temperature and vegetation. Making some good steps with temperature. It's at almost 10. Vegetation is slow. Alright. Well, let's give a little attention to terraforming. So let's pick up a little bit more on vegetation. So where is our farm plant? There it is. There you are. So how are we doing? We're at 8% in range, so that's still just producing lichen. We had that seeds we brought down over here, so let's get another one built over here. So, forestation plant. Let's build you. Let's see here. Let's just build you over here. Put you there. And then we'll do another one by this dome. There should be, oh, we need to turn on seeds here. Nope, seeds are on. Let's get a sense. Usually I like to do it so that they're, you know, just touching each other, and then there's no overlap. So we would be doing one there eventually. And at least I just glance, and another one about here. So let's put you just on the corner here. And we'll speed up to try to get those built. We're lacking a little bit on metals. Alright, actually, since we got you going, let's get room for a few more. Let's see. A couple over this way, right? 15 here somewhere. There you go. Transport metals. Alright. Back to this. See which one gets built first. 0.34. 0.65. This one's a little bit ahead. All right. Let's see. Okay, you got it built. All right, so we'll turn all lichen on. .4 metal. There we go. And all lichen. What is it we need for grass again? We need 10% water, which we haven't even started, and 20% temperature, which we're only not quite even halfway there. It'll be a little bit while before we can do grass. Oh, look at that already. We're getting a little green here. That was fast. Oh, and a little bit of green down here. And then how's our green over here? Bit going there still. Alright, maybe we do another one over here. So let's do one over here. So let's see here. Make sure it's not going to interfere with. Make sure it's outside the range of that. Okay, yeah, it's very much so. Alright, we've got this little power line over here that used to be going to the metal, so let's just build off of that because it's close. I usually only destroy power lines if I really need to. Over here, it's a little wonky. And you know what? I think we can delete all of these metal depots at this point because there's not ever going to be anything getting loaded into them again. Let's get them out of the way. And then at some point in the future, as things going to get built up, I'm going to look at this and say, why the heck did I make this power line curve like that? Because I'm not going to remember that there was something there in the way, but that's usually the case. Just need more seeds. You'll get those. Still got that employment. All right. Well, we're gonna call it a day here. Nothing really came up in the mystery at all in this session. We did get our power grid connected, so that's a big thing. We got things going on the terraforming a little bit more with the vegetation. It's going to be slow going,